Lori. I'm the ex-therapist on staff here.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice to meet you. You okay if I sit down and join you?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay. So we're going to spend about a half hour together, and I love to work in different art mediums and modalities, and you can see that I put up pictures there, but we're going to work on that in a little bit. I want to give us a chance to talk, kind of warm up to each other, so you feel that this space that we're in is safe. So I'd like your permission to play a little game with you. Are you open to that?
I think so.
Yeah? Okay. So, first what I'm going to do is say a name, say my name, and say a feeling that I'm having. And I'm going to ask, and then I'll act it out, and then you do the same.
Okay.
So I'll go first?
Sure.
Lori, lonely.
Anna, anxious.
Like this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You want to try my lonely? I don't think you got a chance to do it.
Sure.
Want me to do it again?
Yeah, that'd be helpful.
Lori.
Lori, lonely.
We did this. It's nice.
Oh, you did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do one more.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a really different kind of feeling.
Okay.
I'm just trying to do a check and see how am I really feeling. Okay. Happy but nervous. Like, yeah, happy but nervous. Okay.
So another one from me now?
Why don't you mirror what I did?
Okay, so you did happy but nervous.
Yeah. All right, your turn.
It's hard to think of another one. Let's see.
So the one before was
Anxious.
anxious. What would be on the other side of that?
Calm.
May I mirror that?
Sure.
Calm. Let's do that together, standing up, yeah?
Sure.
Okay. Okay. So we start with anxious and go to calm.
Okay.
All right. You ready?
Sure. Anxious. Calm.
Now I want you to slow it down, stretch it out in between, so you can kind of see it going in little increments. Okay?
Okay.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
I'll follow you.
Anxious. I'm still a little bit nervous.
Okay. So we're going to do a project, I'm going to have you do something really kind of fun that uses your imagination.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to shift from feelings to a little bit of playfulness.
Okay.
And I'm going to start off with this as a what? What does it look like?
That looks like a softball.
Like a softball.
Mm-hmm.
But I want you to transform it when you take it. So it'll go from being a ball to whatever you want it to be.
Okay.
But here's the catch. Your actions need to show me what it is. You can't just tell me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You want to try my lonely? I don't think you got a chance to do it.
Sure.
Want me to do it again?
Yeah, that'd be helpful.
Lori.
Lori. Lonely.
We did this. It's nice.
Oh, you did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do one more.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a really different kind of feeling.
Okay.
I'm just trying to do a check and see how am I really feeling. Up. Okay.
So another one from me now?
Why don't you mirror what I did?
Okay, so you did happy, then nervous.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, your turn.
It's hard to think of another one. Let's see.
So the one before was
Anxious.
anxious. What would be on the other side of that?
Calm.
May I mirror that?
Sure.
Calm. Let's do that together, standing up, yeah?
Sure.
Okay. Okay. So we start with anxious and go to calm.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Sure. Anxious. Calm.
Now I want you to slow it down, stretch it out in between so you can kind of see it going in little increments. Okay?
Okay.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
I'll follow you.
Anxious.
Nice. How do you feel now?
I'm still a little bit nervous.
Okay. So we're gonna do a project, not a project. I'm gonna have you do something really kind of fun that uses your imagination.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna shift from feelings to a little bit of playfulness.
Okay.
And I'm gonna start off with this as a what? What does it look like?
That looks like a softball.
Like a softball.
Mm-hmm.
But I want you to transform it when you take it. So it'll go from being a ball to whatever you want it to be.
Okay.
But here's the catch. Your actions need to show me what it is. You can't just tell me.
Okay.
So,
It's gonna be hard.
should I give you an example?
Yeah, that'd be helpful.
So, it looks like a ball.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I get it. Okay.
So I was eating something that I
Mhm.
was really like watermelon.
Gotcha.
It doesn't. What matters is that you're taking this object and embodying it.
Okay.
Ready?
Mm-hmm. Toss it back.
Sure. I'd like to guess what that was, but I think I
Oh.
know. May I guess?
Sure. Pillow, yeah.
Having a really good dream on a pillow.
Hadn't even thought about the dream. I just thought about being asleep. Sounds pretty great.
Okay. Let's try one other one.
That looks like a cane.
Yes. Okay, your turn. Shell? Like a conch shell? Where you hear the seashell?
No, not quite.
Do it again. Oh, what? Like a hair straightener, a hair blower, hair
Hair
dryer.
dryer.
Hair dryer.
Yeah.
I don't use it.
Oh,
As
yeah.
you can tell, I don't have that much hair anymore. Okay, well, thank you. So, what I've done is put out a whole bunch of cards on the table here, and they're of all kinds of different objects, different places, things. I'd like you to choose 3 of them.
Okay.
Take as much time as you need.
Let's see. Are they supposed to be related?
It's completely up to you. on the floor. So, and you could do it in any order, any position. And I'd like you to take a moment to take all of those imagery in, and come up with a story that they bring up for you.
Okay. Well, this one is pretty easy. Juliet. I always really liked her. I remember reading it in high school, Romeo and Juliet. And I had my daughter really young, so I often think about what it's like to be in love and be young and have, you know, that kind of a story. And then I guess that's why I picked this one. It's looks like a mother to me giving birth, but she's kind of giving birth to a mess.
Say more. What do you mean by mess?
Well, it's unidentifiable what she's holding. And it looks like fragmented pieces to me. Something that maybe once was whole, and now it's broken.
Fragmented.
But she still seems to love it.
Does that give you any feeling right now as you say that? That even though it's fragmented, she still loves it?
I mean, I'd like to think that I can think of myself that way, but it gets hard sometimes. Which kind of leads me to the next one.
Sure.
This one's like a screaming spiral to me. And it also looks like a drain. And I think I identify that a lot with when I'm using, and almost like there's blood splattered and
Yes.
and really painful, but like the person's being consumed by this drain.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah.
So let me see if I've got this right. Juliet is like you, having a child young.
Yeah,
Imagery.
I guess.
She's all love and possibility.
I think that's who I wish I could be.
Okay. And you notice all the wings in the background,
Yeah, they look a little bit more like fireworks to me. But I noticed her wings. Yeah.
And then you moved to this one, where it's a mother who's holding on to a child, but it's fragmented, but she still loves it.
Yeah, I don't even know that it's necessarily a child.
What do you think she is holding? If it's not a child.
There's something about it that seems like it's, I mean, and this reminds me of pregnancy where it's part of you, but it's not you. So separation, but still connected. And maybe it is a child, maybe, you know, maybe I did some harm from using when I was pregnant. Maybe that's what I'm thinking about. Yeah.
So, wow, makes you reminisce about what you did during your pregnancy. Could you have harmed your child? What could be at stake? I know there's a lot up for you right now.
Yeah.
I hear you. And this, it's both like an eye, an all-knowing eye, but also a blood-stained drain. Right? Were those your words? Blood-stained drain?
I didn't see the eye. I see what you mean when you say eye, but
You said a drain, though.
it looks like a drain in a person, because it looks like a face.
Yes.
So, definitely has eyes. Yeah, and it kind of looks like it's screaming.
Screaming. Is that
Yeah.
how you're feeling now?
I mean, yeah. I feel like that often. Either I'm screaming out loud or screaming inside. I just want the screaming to stop.
So give me 3 emotions that you feel when you put these together.
Oh, together, let's see. First one that comes to mind is conflicted. Empty. And pain.
Conflicted, empty, pain.
Yeah, they don't necessarily tie to each card directly, but when I think about the cards together, those are the, like if the cards were a story, and I'm kind of thinking they're a story of my life. Those.
Where do you want this to go? This story, if this story that you just created with me were to have an ending that you wanted, what would that be?
Maybe can I pick another card?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Do you want to leave this here on the floor?
I'll leave Juliet, but I'd like to get rid of the other 2. Maybe I'll give them to you.
All right.
Let's see.
Time for at least another story. And you're a good storyteller.
Thanks. I mean, this one's pretty easy choice.
Okay, you want me to hold that while you get another one? Or just this?
I think just that one.
All right.
Yeah, because you asked where I want it to go.
I'll let you.
So this is looks like a dream house. It's got a big forest in the background, and it's like, I don't know, some sort of scented, beautiful pink flowers. I'd like to be able to go through those gates and that be my home.
Take a moment.
Be our home.
So take a moment, close your eyes, and visualize that beautiful place that you described just then. Picture yourself there. Take a deep breath in. Smell those flowers. Feel your feet on the ground. Tell me who's there with you.
My daughter, me, maybe a dog.
What are you doing? How are you feeling?
In the backyard, just playing with the dog and watching my daughter chase him. Maybe drinking some cold drink. It seems like a summer day to me. Feel calm and happy.
How does it make you feel describing that?
Makes me a little bit emotional. It feels like it's so far away. It doesn't feel like I can have that. Kind of like Juliet, but one's in the past and one's in the future.
Juliet's in the past, and this is in the future.
I hope.
And you're in the present. I invite you to look at this a different way.
Okay.
I honor you. I can tell, I can see that that's where you are. You have the power to choose. And I know that you came in here feeling sad. I can still feel that now. picture that future informing you, reaching towards you. Picture the scent of those flowers, the drink of lemonade.
I don't know, it was something cold, but I mean, I'm trying to stay sober, so yeah, maybe lemonade.
Okay, lemonade.
Yeah.
And a dog and her laughter.
Mm-hmm.
Picture that as where you want to be. And make it be what you wake up to. What has you put each foot ahead of yours to bedtime. It's a process.
Yeah, it's tough.
Well, I'm looking at our time, and we are pretty close to time.
Okay.
So, let's put these cards aside.
Okay.
Beautiful. Images you chose. So, what was that like for you?
I mean, I don't think I've had anyone ask me about my feelings, or definitely not looking at a card and telling a story. That's new.
Mm-hmm.
It took me some places a lot faster than I expected to go. I've done therapy before. It just doesn't go anywhere, but
Really?
yeah.
I'd like to try one thing that we didn't do before. Let me backtrack if I may. So you started out, this was here, right? There. And there. Then you moved. Is that the position?
Yep.
Okay. If we were to look at this in another way, change our perspective,
Mm-hmm.
what would you do differently?
I would get rid of this pain altogether.
Okay. Would you replace it?
Then, like I said, I want my daughter to be Juliet, so I put her in the future. Maybe she's in that garden. I like that.
How does that make you feel now that you've changed it?
Feels like there's more possibilities without that kind of monster.
You just did something really huge. You know, saying, I own this, but it's not part of what I want. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
You're a woman who has a lot of power. And it's up to you what happens with your daughter and with your future. And there's a lot here.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
All right.